Isaiah in the house. By the way, kudos to you, Isaiah, for stepping up, being a part of the group. You're 15 years old. That's incredible. And I just want to commend you and just push you to keep going, because that's awesome. I wish I was doing what you were doing when 15. When I was 15, I was playing Quake 2, and I was a part of a group of online players and learning how to use the railgun to win tournaments. And although that was fun, I wish I was also savvy enough to think about my future and start a business too. That being said, there's a lot of people who have businesses and are making a living playing video games now. So if only Twitch was around back then, right? But anyway, you have huge opportunities. I'm thinking about making a video about how you helped me be more better. How should I speak about the positive things you did to help me? Honestly, the truth, just speak from the heart. I don't even know exactly how I helped you. You can even write a script or an outline or what it is that you want to do with this video to help inspire others. Just write those bullet points out and just speak from the heart. Honestly, don't spend too much time thinking about the right way to do it. Just do it and get it out there, because Isaiah, the most important thing that you can do now with 15 years old under you is realize that you have especially time on your side. You have the opportunity to start now. You have the opportunity to mess up and not have so many things on the line. You have the opportunity to figure out what works for you and what your superpowers are. This is your moment to get through all the mess and mess ups and mistakes, and this is your time to do that. And you're gonna make mistakes. That's the other thing. I don't know what kind of household you grew up in, where whether or not you were sort of meant to be or thought that everything had to be perfect, but that's the kind of household I grew up in, and that was a big crutch for me. I thought everything had to be perfect. Everybody, I would come home with a 97% on my math test, and my dad would go, well, what happened to the other 3%? What happened to the other 3%? And we'd spend hours focusing on those little few things that I got wrong. Now, I appreciate being pushed to do that because it made me a much smarter person. It made me understand those things that I made mistakes on. But when you're older and when you're building a business, you can't focus so much on the mistakes and the things that went wrong anymore. You have to focus on, well, what it is that is working for you. What are your superpowers? The 97%, like, let's focus on those things and let's scale and exponentially grow those things. So just perfection, there's no room for that in entrepreneurship. You cannot be an entrepreneur and be perfect. It's just, that's an oxymoron, right? Because being an entrepreneur is making mistakes, experimenting in a way almost like science, where you can go, okay, well, that didn't work. Let's try something new. What can we learn from this? Now, how can we go in a different direction? All those kinds of things.
This is the income stream to help you achieve your dream. All while we keep it clean. This is the income stream. It's the kind of show where you can come and go, but then you leave inspired with no fee required. The income stream with Pat Flynn.